Let's start with this truth. We all have bias. It's not always a bad thing. It just means we have preferences based on our experiences, beliefs, and environment. Bias is human, but when left unchecked, it can lead to stereotypes and even prejudice, and that can cause real harm, especially at work. Let's say your favorite color is blue. That's a bias, a personal preference. Now imagine someone gives a kid a pink guitar, and another person says, "Why pink? That's a girl's color." That's a stereotype, a fixed idea about a group that may not be true or fair. What do stereotypes look like in the workplace? Assuming older staff can't learn new technology, thinking young workers aren't responsible, believing women aren't strong leaders, judging someone's intelligence by their accent. When we act on stereotypes, they become barriers, and that's where bias starts to cause harm. Now, what happens when bias moves beyond preference into judgment? That's prejudice. You're a morning person. Your colleague is a night owl. You prefer working in the mornings. That's bias. But if you refuse to work with them just because they're different from you, even if the work can still get done, that starts to look like prejudice. Prejudice happens when preference is related to someone's identity, like race, religion, gender, disability, or sexual orientation. Not wanting to work with someone because they use a mobility aid, they wear a head covering, they speak English with an accent, they use they/them pronouns. That's prejudice, and it's discrimination. This kind of exclusion isn't just unfair. It's harmful, and in many places, it's illegal. Let's look at more real-world examples. You assume a colleague is too emotional because they cry during a stressful shift. You overlook someone for a leadership opportunity because they're introverted. You treat someone differently because of how they dress or speak. These small moments, if ignored, build up, and they create workplaces where people don't feel safe, seen, or respected. When people feel judged instead of supported, they stop contributing, avoid collaboration, feel isolated, lose confidence, or leave the workplace altogether. But when we challenge our biases and break down stereotypes, we create space for trust, teamwork, and belonging. You don't have to be perfect, just aware. Start with small actions like listening instead of assuming, asking instead of judging, welcoming different ways of thinking or doing things, being open to learning, even when it's uncomfortable. Bias doesn't have to become prejudice. Inclusion is something we build, choice by choice. Remember, bias equals what we prefer. Stereotypes equals oversimplified beliefs. Prejudice equals unfair treatment or judgment. Being human means having bias. Being inclusive means taking responsibility for how we act on it.